Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we are going to be talking about Hedera and HBAR. So sit back, relax, and let's just dive in. So first off, I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about a major possible leaked announcement. Now this is going to be talking about a major name that we've been talking about for a very, very long time. Of course, with Hedera by its side. So with that being said, just wait a little bit until the, closer to the end of this video, because I do have a lot of things to talk about besides, of course, that major leaked, possible announcement. Now, of course, this market has been doing some major numbers on a lot of altcoins. I've been talking to you guys about a lot of these. You guys do see the 24-hour, gains here on a lot of these. When we are talking about the 7-day span as well, you can really kind of see here 92.28%, 63.31%. I mean, a lot of altcoins have been doing incredibly well. Now, I've talked to you guys a little bit about Hedera, okay? The major warning signs behind Hedera is that it's, sorry, where is she? There she is. The major warning sign behind Hedera is that its Bitcoin price chart is absolutely terrible. This probably has one of the worst Bitcoin price charts in terms of the entire altcoin market that I've ever seen. And I've talked to you guys about this the other day, and when we are talking about the price action right now for HBAR, yes, is it, terrible? 100%. I will be the first to admit that HBAR just does not look good right now from an overall technical analysis standpoint. I'm still expecting those 18-cent lows to be targeted. I seen a comment on my video from the other day when I was warning you guys about 18 cents, and somebody was like, well, this video did not age well. Guys, we're only at 23 cents almost. Yeah, we've been trying to, hit 24 cents, but you got to realize where we are currently. I mean, look at the 1-year span. This is not me being bearish at all on HBAR. I'm just telling you right now, the price, the overall price action right now is just not good. Anybody saying that this price action right now on HBAR is bullish and that, we're ready to fly and this and that, they're completely wrong. They're completely wrong, because we are nowhere near that point yet. We need a lot more volume. We need a lot more eyes on us. And also, when we are talking about Bitcoin, we need Bitcoin to allow altcoins to actually move right now, because a lot of the spotlight is on Bitcoin and Ethereum currently. So please just be aware of that, and please play caution right now, especially as indices are looking fairly rough compared to Bitcoin. Now, first and foremost, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. So here is Dan Reed's Finance. He's making some great graphics for, Hedera. I figured I would shout him out. But this is really kind of comparing the fees in terms of the transaction fees on these networks. As you guys do see, Hedera is absolutely killing the game in terms of Solana, Phantom, Avalanche, even Polygon, Bitcoin, Ethereum. I mean, we are absolutely killing the game in terms of, transaction fees. This, and I do agree with HBAR headlines. I was actually going to say something very similar to this, but this is why enterprises are building on Hedera, plus the speed and ABFT security. Yeah, I mean, this is exactly why developers, this is why enterprise use cases and things like that are running from Ethereum over to, of course, Hedera. Guys, HBAR is absolutely killing the game right now in terms of use as well. In fact, over here, we actually have the February status from HBAR Tower. 78 million plus new transactions. We hit 2.22 billion. 57,000 new accounts. And also 2 exchanges, OTC, desk, and brokers. And we actually see Hedera Starter, quoting this, saying, our team is focused on bridging, or sorry, not bridging, but bringing these numbers up. We will hit 1 million accounts, 10 billion transactions this year. We are building the Hedera NFT, Hedera Hashgraph ecosystem. Let's all keep working hard. And honestly, these are some staggering numbers coming from Hedera Starter, and I would love to watch this unfold, and I'm going to be here to watch this unfold. Definitely looking forward to a lot of these major use cases and, dApps that are basically built on Hedera to really kind of launch and grow, because, guys, at the end of the day, what is a network without, incredible dApps. It's basically nothing. So if we could see some major use cases, like for example Hedera Starter, really kind of bring out its major value behind its name, then I'd love to watch that. But this is definitely going to be something to really watch for, especially from a launchpad perspective. So definitely keep a close eye on Hedera Starter. Now, I do want to talk to you guys about Neuron. So, of course, I've talked to you guys about Neuron many times in the past, but we do see here Neuron is proud to be working with the UK's aviation regulator, the UK's CAA, to help get our data platform approved for commercial use. Thanks to Hedera for helping us ensure the safety and security of future UK airspace. And this is incredible. This is for commercial use, guys. Understand how big of a use case this actually is for commercial use. We know what, we basically know what Neuron is trying to do here. They've been trying to connect these major sensors for, of course, air and ground vehicles. This is why I talked to you guys about, for example, Tesla. I also talked to you guys about NASA, things like that. There's a lot of use cases behind Hedera that a lot of individuals are just not aware of. And we also see from Neuron Innovation, Project Lima accepted into the Civil Aviation Authority sandbox. This is huge news for the concept of shared airspace zones and flying BVLOS, beyond visual line of sight. And you guys could read all about this if you guys do want. I'm not going to break this down too much, but obviously this is something very, very interesting from an overall standpoint on even, ultra UAVs and things like that. Like, honestly, I look at this from a standpoint on where could this actually be utilized in, right? What markets will this be a major demand for? What industries and names would want this technology? Like, I see this being in the Air Force. I see the Air Force getting in on this use case. I see, many when we're talking about aerospace, like there's so many huge aerospace names in this space that I just see, moving in on this. And of course, you can see some of their partners already. They've been absolutely killing it. Neuron, one of the most incredible use cases on Hedera. I think that everyone should know about Neuron if you guys don't know. I've made videos on them in the past, but we are seeing them really move forward with a lot of these major announcements, and I think that this is something to really, regard and really talk about as well. Now, I want to talk to you guys about the major leaks. So here we have Swissborg founder, Cyrus Fazel, mentions Hedera works with Microsoft in this HBAR listing update video. Everyone knows Microsoft is working really closely with Hedera for years already. We just need that council member announcement now and Microsoft apps built on Hedera. And we actually see her doing great things with Microsoft now with Ubisoft. We talk a lot with the Hedera team, trying to work out different projects with them, as well as we are very excited to have some HBAR within Swissborg. I'm just saying right now, the founder of Swissborg dropping some major alpha. Don't know if this is an official full-on leak, but guys, this is huge. We know that Hedera has been working with Microsoft on a lot of things. We talk about it with MTech. We talk about it with other partnerships as well. When we are talking about the Microsoft GC announcement, I do believe that that is coming very, very soon. I honestly don't see a world where Microsoft is not on the GC for Hedera at all. We actually see our Swissborg, a wealth management solution that facilitates investment in crypto. I've talked to you guys about this. I've addressed this as well. But if we are talking about this major announcement, if we're talking about a GC announcement with Microsoft, for example, I am going to be here for that. I'm going to be all for it as well, because when we are talking about Hedera and we are talking about Microsoft, I think that this could be a major announcement similar to even Google. You guys remember when Google was the new GC out on the block? It did massive numbers for HBAR's price, and I definitely think that Microsoft would be one to also do the same exact price movement. Now we also see our top 10 Hedera Hashgraph dApps. So here we have some major dApps that are built on Hedera that a lot of individuals out there might not know of specifically. So here are the top 10 Hedera Hashgraph dApps. First off, SageWise. If you guys don't know who SageWise is, some of these partnerships and some of these use cases I don't even know about, but you can really kind of see what they are doing. This is smart contract SDK that enables contracts to be stopped when any dispute arises. This is pretty much a smaller use case. And then we have Hero FM. This is a global marketplace that enables music artists to sell and showcase their music directly to fans via a decentralized platform, more so probably NFTs, if you will. Alto.io, it's a decentralized gaming platform that that allows users to mint, sell, and use crypto items on Hedera Hashgraph. It enables any game to create and use non-fungible and ownable items to generate revenue and offer that asset to the users. Carbon, CryptoTask, Arbit. Here's Red Swan as well in terms of real estate. Mingo as well. Intiva Health, sorry. All of these are incredible use cases. You guys could read all about this if you want, but honestly, they are absolutely killing the game in terms of use cases. A lot of these, you got to realize, are some major use cases, especially in some of their major industries. Like, for example, even Intiva Health, has planned to reinvent the healthcare sector by building a Hashgraph-based solution, ReadyDoc, which will offer instant verification to medical providers. So this is going to be those documents. This is going to most likely be, tokenized documents within the healthcare scene. All of this is huge. I want you to all realize the major markets that this is actually in. I do believe that a lot of these dApps that are built on Hedera are going to provide massive amounts of value. And last but not least, I want to talk to you guys about some NFTs on Hedera. So, of course, here's Cyber Hedera. They sold out in 0.5 seconds. We've expected to sell quick, but we did not expect to sell out in 0.5 seconds. They did incredibly well. Shout out to them. Koala Club as well. We made history. Thank you so much, Zeus Market. This has been such a fun way to work together and help the future of Hedera. Already passed 56,000 HBAR volume. And you can see the floor price on here and everything. Guys, Zeus Market is killing it. Total volume, 1 million HBAR they just hit. 50,000 volume, 24 hours. So, again, absolutely killing it. You guys can see the sold here as well. For example, Baby Barbarian just sold 25 minutes ago. And there's a lot of projects like this. I mean, you guys can go to the collections, if you will, and you can just kind of check out one of them. Like, for example, here's Hashgraph Punks. Floor price is almost 4,500. You guys can see the total volume, average sale price as well. They are killing it. You guys can see the statistics of Zeus Market as well. Here are some of the major collections on here. Floor price 20,000, for example. Volume 19,000. A lot of these are pretty big. I think that when we are talking about, the marketplace itself, it looks incredible. I'm going to actually be porting over my project that is on Hedera right now on Hash Access over to Zeus Market. But Cyber Hedera definitely killed it. I mean, this sold out so quick. The floor price is 20,000 HBAR. Total HBAR volume is 210,000. I mean, guys, they killed it. And this shows me that NFTs are growing in numbers on Hedera. This also shows me that when we are talking about, NFTs, right? You guys got to remember that NFTs are still very early in their infancy stages, as you guys do see here, $40.2 billion market cap, almost a $40.3 billion market cap. But there's nothing out there that is close to Hedera in terms of the efficiencies behind NFTs. I think that, when we are talking about Zeus Market and we're talking about all the NFT marketplaces on Hedera, I think that it's killing the game. I truly do want you all to pay attention to these NFTs because some of them you can make a ton of money on. Some of them are a little bit, you got to play cautious with. But some of them, are building out some very cool stuff. And, like I said, Hedera volume in terms of NFTs, absolutely killing it and skyrocketing. But definitely pay attention to a lot of this stuff, especially, the Microsoft connections. I really do believe that a Microsoft partnership is on board very, very soon. I think that we're going to see a GC member announcement with Microsoft eventually. There's just way too many ties to, Microsoft that I've seen personally. I know that a lot of you out there have seen it as well. Guys, pay attention to the Microsoft breadcrumbs. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, to notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.